All right, so these first three interviews that I really did were interviews at Bellevue College, and I focused on trying to get students' perspective on the city and really how everything flows for them, because a college student's perspective I feel would be very different, or at least I felt that it would be. In these first three interviews, I found people that were from totally different parts of the world, so some of them didn't even come from Bellevue. So that made it very interesting. I think only one of them was from around Seattle, which is later explained in the video, but that's for later. And seeing that their interactions with the city, the people, everything that they see to be very important was really interesting. It was really nice. Although the only thing that I really regret was not being able to get more interviews at Bellevue College. It was kind of stressful because walking up to strangers and all of that was really difficult for me for the first time. And luckily for me, they were very kind people, and the only thing I regret is not having more people. There's maybe 10 people total on campus that day, which made it very difficult to find really meaningful interviews, yet I still managed to get great interviews, I feel. Hopefully you enjoy. How long have you been here in Bellevue?
Since about January, I think.
January? And so may I ask where you came from? What if you came from another city or state?
Oh, no, I'm from Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Oh, okay, so pretty close. So how did you see the transition from Seattle to maybe a smaller city like Bellevue? How was that transition for you?
I'm just attending Bellevue College.
So you're commuting to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
So...
Sorry, the question is just a bit vague.
Okay, yeah. So if you happen, as you've been in Bellevue, have you happened to see any similarities or differences between both Seattle and Bellevue?
I'd say that Seattle is more crowded, and I mean, it's really just the atmosphere that's different.
It's more, a lot faster in Seattle, I'd assume, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, as you've been studying here and maybe commuting around, have you found any places that that you found important to you as you come all the way over here, maybe to study, relax?
Not yet. I've been looking, but I haven't really settled on anywhere yet.
All right. And overall, what do you think of the city that surrounds you, as you've been?
It's nice. I don't really stay around a lot, so I can't really say too much. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
So, we have, what's your name?
Nathan.
So, being here in Bellevue, what drove you to come here, or just maybe study here at Bellevue College?
Yeah, because I had some friend already here, so I just figured out that's gonna be easy for me to come here and study here.
Yeah. So, how would you describe the ambient to someone that's never been here?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty calm too, not too dangerous, but it's expensive.
Right. I mean, yeah. So, what's do you have a place that a comfort area here in Bellevue, or a place that you really like to go eat?
Yeah, in the park.
Park?
Yeah.
Right. And so, I'm trying to think because it's kind of hard to do an interview. No, I know them. It's just nerve-wracking.
No, just go for easy questions.
Easy questions?
Yeah, easy questions.
All right, so what do you recommend, as you, what do you say really interesting about it here, culturally, and when you just, something that really strikes you about the city in general?
Well, maybe the culture, mix of culture is good, can help you to maybe know other language, but there's not much.
All right, so how long have you been here in Bellevue?
How long? A week.
A week?
I'm a freshman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, when you first got here, what would you say was the most, what was the most interesting to you about the city?
This city?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in the downtown, and I like go shopping and window shopping. I like window shopping.
Oh, window shopping. Okay.
And I'm fun to go around just downtown.
All right.
Yeah.
So, how would you describe the atmosphere around here? the atmosphere.
Mm.
So how would you describe it to other people?
I think it's so good. But I'm from Japan, but I think this Bellevue atmosphere is better than Japan, than Tokyo.
Oh, okay. Have you found it like? Have you seen any similarities between like Tokyo and maybe like Bellevue? Like even though it's like a bit of a stretch.
Bellevue, it looks like not a prefecture, like in Japan. In other words, rural area in Japan.
Okay.
Looks like here. Yeah.
How have you found it like the transition from moving from Japan to like Bellevue? Was it? How have you describe your like transition from Japan to Bellevue? Like how was that? Was it like difficult or was it welcoming?
The way of
Yeah, like when you moved from Japan to Bellevue, like was it difficult?
it's so difficult, I think. But I think it's good to transfer by airplane.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, so for this little self-reflection at the end, out of the 3 people interviewed, it almost seems to be like very scripted, I feel, or like I felt at that moment. Coming up with good interview questions and then continuing them, following up and all of that was pretty tough. Although like it's pretty hard to not make it seem like all of them are the same. These were my very first 3 interviews, so they're gonna be the roughest ones. Hopefully the other ones get better, or they seem better, because I'm pretty much done. I'm just doing the voiceovers now. But this is the first stuff. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. For first interviews, like no matter how, I think I'm pretty proud of this. It's pretty impressive.